COVID sucks. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy X here. Oh, I shouldn't do that. So R. What's going on? It's your boy X here. Oh man, oh boy, it's tough. Before I get the comments and before everybody just floods saying, "Where have you been? Did you leave us again? Did you abandon us?" Like a father going to get some milk. It's tough. Did you leave on purpose? If where have you been after Christmas? Well, I caught COVID and stuff like that. So yes, I know and stuff like that. But real quick and stuff, Happy New Year and stuff. I know it's way past stuff like that in the New Year, but just comment down below how's your year going, stuff like that. Mine's just going and stuff like that. So the reason why I haven't been posting and stuff like that, I had COVID and stuff like that. So I got it around like after the right after New Year. So I was down for 3 weeks and I had to quarantine and stuff like that in my room and stuff like that. So it was just a hard time, stuff like that. I was dealing with the same thing with my family and stuff. So it took me out and stuff like that. And I had so many videos planned, so much content, stuff like that. I was pumped, but it just took a toll on me, stuff like that, with the quarantine and stuff and my depression and stuff like that. So but I'm all clear now, stuff like that. I'm all better, stuff like that. You know, I survived, stuff like that. So don't worry, stuff like that. It sucks that I missed so much time away from this and stuff like that. And you know, the news and stuff like that, which we have some big news, stuff like that, that I'm going to talk about in other videos, stuff like that. But I just want to apologize stuff like, to you guys that I was gone for so long, stuff like that. I think my last video was in December, stuff like that, when I posted my Christmas videos. But you know, got sick and stuff like that, so I couldn't really do much. But we're back now, and we're better than ever and stuff like that. So putting that all behind me, stuff like that, I want to make 2022, you know, a great year. You know, just for me, stuff like that, and for gaming and stuff like that. We got a lot of games coming out this year, stuff like that. That's why in this video I want to do a top, you know, just my top games off my head, because you know I don't have no notes, stuff like that, because I was sick. But you know, off the top of my head that are coming out, stuff like that, and some of them are coming out really soon, stuff like that. So yeah, so if you guys do enjoy today's video, make sure you smash the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, make sure you just share the video out to the channel so much. I'm so glad to have my voice back and stuff. So without further ado, let's get in the video and stuff. So, the first game off the top of my head, you guys know, I know I've been slacking on news and coverage for this game, but Dying Light 2. Dying Light 2 is one of my most anticipated games of this year. One of my most looking forward to this game this year. Besides Horizon, besides God of War, which is on my list too, stuff like that. But Dying Light 2. You guys know, stuff like that. That Dying Light means so much to me, stuff like that. It was one of my favorite games last generation, stuff like that. And on PS4, just how it just took a spin on the zombie genre, which is my favorite genre of, you know, just, you know, games, stuff like that. And it just took a spin, stuff like that. Now I was a fan of Telltale's classic Dead Island, which we're still waiting for Dead Island 2, but you know, so I was a fan of that way back in the day and stuff like that. So you know, but when I played Dying Light, I was hooked. I sunk hundreds of hours into that game, stuff like that. So Dying Light 2 could not wait and stuff like that. So that is like top on my list, stuff like that, and it's coming out in, I think, well, right now it's 13 days and stuff like that. So can't wait. It looks good. All that they were showing, you know, the story, the gameplay, the parkour system, stuff like that. Everything looks more updated, fleshed out, stuff like that. And the story looks more fleshed out. So, you know, because, you know, Dying Light 1 story was okay, but it wasn't like groundbreaking, stuff like that, you know. But you know, I've been seeing the new trailers and stuff like that, you know, like that. And they did have an Easter egg from my boy Kyle Crane and stuff like that. So you know, I'm glad that they acknowledged that. So you know, I know I've been keeping up tabs with this game, but this looks amazing. People are starting to post some early gameplay of it, which I'm trying to stay away because I don't want spoilers and stuff like that. But Dying Light 2, can't wait. One of my most, you know, anticipated games of this year. So yeah. Next, Horizon Forbidden West. Need I say more about Horizon Forbidden West? Also, before I'll be giving you guys a background tour of my setup. I just put this up today, stuff like that. So it's coming down below how you like it and stuff like that. I know you guys can't see like above it, but you know I have all the controllers generations and stuff like that. Every controller that, you know, that belongs to every game system, stuff like that. So but don't worry, I'll show you guys and stuff like that myself. But back anyway, for Horizon Forbidden West, stuff like that. Need I say more? This game is beautiful, stuff like that. This game will make you have an orgasm. This game, just the visuals and stuff like that alone, just this is why we buy a PS5, Sony, and stuff like that. And stuff when games take advantage of the PS5 hardware and comes out like this. Just the details, just the character models, the animation, stuff like that. This game looks incredible, and they just released a story trailer and stuff like that, and behind the scenes, when we got to meet, you know, the cast and stuff like that, you know, that, you know, they really dive in deep. But that story trailer though, and those new machines. You got snakes. You got snake machines and stuff like that. It just looks so good and stuff like that, and they really dive into it. I love the original Horizon and stuff like that. You know, and Aloy seems more confident and stuff like that. So you know, can't wait for this game. I know this game's on everybody's list and stuff like that. So it's coming out a week after Dying Light 2, stuff like that. No, comes out. But of course, Horizon Forbidden West, need I say more, stuff like that. One of the biggest games of this year and stuff like that and stuff. So Horizon Zero Dawn, of course, on my list. Next up, boy, God of War Ragnarok. Now we did not get a release date yet, stuff like that, and you know we're still waiting to see more of the game, stuff like that. The only thing that we saw was the trailer at the PS5 event last year and stuff like that. But of course, you know, God of War, two heavy hitters, God of War and Horizon of this year, stuff like that. Of course, they're gonna be at the Game Awards. They're gonna be, you know, contenders and stuff like that. If God of War comes out this year, because there's not a release date yet, so it could come out like later in the year, probably like September, October, probably, because probably Sony doesn't want to release two big games and stuff like that in the springtime and so, or like, well, probably like, because Horizon's coming out in the winter, because February is the winter, so God of War might come out probably maybe mid-spring or stuff like that. I don't know, I'm just guessing, stuff like that, or it could come out in the fall and stuff like that, because you know Sony probably wants a heavy hitter, because you know Microsoft has Starfield and stuff, all that. So yeah, but God of War Ragnarok, huge fan of the franchise. I'm not some of these, you know, people that just say, oh, I mean, I only played God of War 2018 and stuff like that, and yeah, but I didn't play other games. No. I played every single God of War game, stuff like that. Love them all. Love the story, love the backstory of Kratos and stuff like that. So, you know, I cannot wait and stuff like that to see how the Norse Saga ends and stuff like that in Ragnarok and stuff like that, because they did say this game is going to end off the Norse Saga. So I don't know what mythology he will go to next. People are saying Egypt. That will be lit and stuff like that. Who knows and stuff like that. But of course, we're looking forward to God of War Ragnarok. The game looks beautiful, stuff like that. You know, So Santa Monica, we're waiting for another trailer or a release date. All right, now these are just some other top games I'm looking forward to, stuff like that. So I'm just gonna like just not like fly through them, but just tell you stuff like that. I'm so sorry if I'm all over the place, stuff like that. I'm trying to get my mind and just editing back in order, stuff like that, because I was in quarantine, stuff like that. So Gotham Knights. Can't wait for that and stuff like that. I know it's supposed to be coming out this year. It's going to get a release date. Actually, I don't know, it might get delayed and stuff like that. So who knows? Suicide Squad kills the Justice League. This game, besides Dying Light, I'll probably looking forward to the second most, because I just love the Arkham series that Rocksteady did and stuff like that. They really turned the superhero gaming genre around and stuff like that. So I want to see what they did. That trailer, what they were showing with the combat and stuff like that, and then the gameplay and stuff like that, looks amazing. And it's next gen only. I hope. Now, I know it's extremely hard to get a PS4 and an Xbox. I still haven't get an Xbox, stuff like that. I'm trying to get one so I can play Halo Infinite, and I will do unbox it and review it and stuff like that. But I have to wait till I get an Xbox. But I know it's extremely hard to find these consoles, but it's time to take advantage of the power of these systems, stuff like that. Now, I know it's hard to. Not everybody has one. No, not everybody has one. The chip shortage, what's going on in the world, I completely understand and stuff like that. And I do feel bad about what's going on in the world. But at a certain point, we gotta leave the past and stuff like that behind, so you move on to bigger and better. Right. Bigger to better and stuff like that. So I hope that this year is the last year of cross-gen games and stuff like that, because I really want developers to start taking advantage of the newer systems, of the current gen that we're in now and stuff. But who knows, stuff like that, because a lot of the people still are on last gen and stuff like that, and money talks, stuff like that. So Sony and Microsoft gonna want to support those platforms as long as possible, because almost the entire fan base is still on last gen, and only a couple here and there are on on the newer consoles, stuff like that. So I get it, but again, bigger and better and stuff like that. Just look at Horizon. Just imagine, and that game is cross-gen. Just imagine that game looks like that in cross-gen. Just imagine how it will look even more if it was next-gen only. Incredible and stuff like that. But what I heard, it still looks incredible on the PS4. So if you buy on the PS4 or you buy on PS5, it's still gonna look good, stuff like that. But yeah, I think that's all my games I'm looking forward to. Now people are gonna say, I know people, Elden Ring. I don't like Souls games and stuff like that. I don't like that genre style of games, stuff like that. It's not that I'm terrible again, because I'm not terrible again, stuff like that. I beat every game that I play, start to finish, and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm not a noob when it comes to the game. It's just not my style of games, stuff like that. So I don't really look at id Software's Dark Souls series as I know those games are loved, but it's just not my cup of tea, stuff like that. So I'm not gonna get Elden Ring. Starfield, I mean, we don't know about the game, but that is an open world, sci-fi game, stuff like that. People are comparing to what's that game? No Man's Skies and stuff like that. People compare it to that, but then Bethesda said that it's not No Man's Skies, so we don't know, stuff like that. But it's coming out in November of this year and stuff, so long ways to go. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. But it's just that this is a big year and stuff like that for gaming. If games don't get delayed and stuff like that, because last year was a bit dry and stuff like that. But but this year it's looking moist and stuff like that out here and stuff like that. I know it's been dry, this month, but I do have a game that I'm going to talk about in another video that earned the X recommend stamp and stuff like that. So don't worry, I'm gonna talk about that in the next video, stuff like that. But yeah, so those are just my games that I'm looking forward to this year going right now, stuff like that. I probably forgot some other games, stuff like that, but for those most part, those are my games that I'm really looking forward to, especially Dying Light 2, stuff like that. Can't wait for that game. But yeah, so if you guys did enjoy today's video, make sure you smash the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel. Make sure you could check out so much and stuff like that, and comment down below stuff like that. How was you guys' holidays, stuff like that? And I once again, I wanted to apologize and stuff like that for being on for so long and stuff like that, almost the entire month and stuff like that. But I'm back, I'm better and stuff like that, and I'm gonna get the content rolling again and stuff like that. So stay tuned for that. Till next time, guys, take it easy, peace.